Hey, it's Dr. Nikki Zeigler. I'm so excited. Listen, we are here. We are excited. Tonight is going to be an awesome show. I want you to go ahead and come on in here and like, tag, and share. Yes, I said it. Take a moment to like, tag, and share. It's going to be an amazing show. We have so much in store, and I'm so grateful for what God truly has done with the Convo Christian Talk Show. We have some major announcements to make. It's going to be great. I mean, listen. Welcome, everybody to the Convo Christian Talk Show where faith, purpose, sisterhood, and real conversations meet. I am your host, Dr. Nikki Zeigler, and tonight we will have a powerful conversation that every Christian woman needs. We're talking about faith, we're talking about finance, faith, family, and we're definitely talking about fitness. So this just not about losing weight. This not just about working out. This about learning how to honor God with our bodies, our discipline, our families, our health, and our assignment. So come on in. Come on. Tag a sister. Share this live. Come on. And let somebody know that the Convo Christian Talk Show is on. It is on. And we're about that's gonna make you say, "Oh, really? That's what I need to be doing? Oh, I ain't think about that. Oh, I ain't know about that. Oh my God, I need to work on this." And so we have a amazing woman of God that's gonna come in. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. But before we do that, let's go ahead and rerun this intro. Let's get into it while you're sharing the live. Go ahead, Takima, take us away. Let's get into this intro. And while she's doing that, go ahead once again. Let me know you are on. Come on in the comments. Like, tag, and share. Dr. Nikki, I'm on. I'm with you, girlfriend. I got your back because it's going to be a lot of information being talked about that's going to really help you to understand what God is doing in this new season that God has you in. So while we're doing that, if Takima can run our commercial one more time for us, let's go ahead and grow this space. Let's grow this space because we're excited to see what God's going to do. Let's grow this space. Let me know, hey, Dr. Nikki, I am on. I am here ready to watch what you have in store. Okay, I am back. Listen, before we bring in our our guest and she get herself situated, let's talk about a couple of things. Y'all know we just left from New York, right? Listen, when I say the billboard was billing, when I say we had an amazing time last weekend in New York, it was awesome. It was amazing. We had a great time. So if you was there and you was one of the authors that did the Dear Little Girl and Me, listen, the book is here. The book is here, and we're grateful. I actually got a copy of the book, The Dear Little Girl and Me, and it is authored by Dr. Josephine Harris, Dr. House, Dr. Michelle, Dr. Patricia, Coach Cynthia Pfeiffer, Coach Alice Park Woods, Rosalie Davis, Coach Ann McCoon. Come on. Chanel Gladley, Dr. Tiffany Quinn, Dr. Sandy Sanders. Come on. Coach Lisa Timmons and Rachel Neal. And we're grateful for this book. It was forwarded by Dr. Tammy Milliner Bridge. And so we're grateful. We had an awesome time in New York. I just got back on yesterday morning. Came right on back in and went right on to church. Y'all know we church girls right here. So we're going to make sure we show up for God's house. And so I'm grateful that, everything turned out great for the book reveal in New York City. Let's go ahead and take a moment to go ahead and share this live. Let's bring the numbers up. Let's be intentional with the time that God has given us. I am so excited. I want to talk about, while my guest is getting situated, I want to talk about my sponsors. I want to talk about our sponsors. My first sponsor is definitely going to be Glorify Cosmetics. I'm so excited. Shout out to her. I got her lipstick on and her eyeliner. In her liner around my mouth. Glorify Cosmetic is one of our sponsors for the Convo Christian Talk Show. Another sponsor is going to be I Speak Her tote bags. If you hadn't gotten your tote bag, go get you one today. Another sponsor I have is the Dear Little Girl in Me anthology. So excited about this anthology because it's going to help you to really see what God is saying. Another sponsor I have is Herpreneur Publishing. If you are ready to write your book or tell your story, we can help you get your book told. We can write it out for you. We're so excited about the Herpreneur Publishing. We're grateful for that. And I'm grateful for what God is doing. And I'm going to come back in a little while and talk about our other sponsors. We do have a couple of sponsors that's sponsoring our show. And if you would like to be a sponsor or if you would like to advertise with the Convo Christian Talk Show, you're welcome to email me at drnikkizeigler@gmail.com. That's Dr.Nikki Zeigler@gmail.com. If you're looking to advertise on the Convo Christian Talk Show, you want a commercial, whatever you're doing, we would love to have you a part of what we're doing because we want to be intentional with what God has given us. But in the meantime, I want to stop and go ahead and showcase one of our sponsors, Glorify Cosmetics. Let's get into it. I'm so excited about her being a sponsor.
Glorify Cosmetics brings you the
video
beauty
that
collection.
she sent to us.
Experience.
So you guys can kind of see what she has going on. Kim, if you could play the video, that would be great. While she figuring, okay, there it is. Let her play this video. There it is. Let's get into it and find out what is Glorify Cosmetics
Glorify
all
Cosmetics
about.
brings you the beauty collection. Experience luxurious lip products designed to enhance your natural beauty. Shop now. Glorify Cosmetics brings you the beauty collection. Experience luxurious lip products designed to enhance your natural beauty. Shop now. Glorify Cosmetics brings you.
Amen. So shout out to Shaniqua Reed for her new line. And so we're grateful for her. We have other sponsors that's coming in to be a part of the Convo Christian Talk Show. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to go ahead and bring in our special guest. Listen, she is my coach. I cannot wait to bring her in. Come on, Tequila, let's bring in our coach, Coach Byrd. She is here in the flesh. Hey, Coach Byrd, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hey, girl. Hey, can you tell the people who you are a little bit about yourself?
I can. First of all, thank you, Dr. Nikki, for having me. You're always so gracious and always so thoughtful. So I just want to thank God for you and thank you for bringing me on. But ladies, hello, welcome. Happy Monday. My name is Coach Shaniqua J. Byrd. I am a registered nurse and fitness coach here in Dallas, Texas. However, I train ladies virtually. So I train women all over the United States. I've been a registered nurse since 2009. I've been doing fitness since 2015. I went virtual during the pandemic around 2020, and I have still been, going strong doing that. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I love God because God loves me, and I really believe in how important it is to incorporate your faith and fitness. So we are a holistic. Dope Fitness is a holistic fitness organization, and we make sure that we know that it's a full circle. In order to be successful in fitness, you're gonna have to keep God close because it's not easy. What you say, Dr. Nikki? Woo!
Woo!
It's not easy.
Baby, listen. that smile that y'all see, it is fake. Because I'm telling you, she is no joke. I be like, Lord, I told my husband, I said, oh, Lord Jesus Christ, this lady here. Listen, she don't play, y'all. Do y'all hear me? Coach Byrd don't play the radio. And so when I did my research, of course, I knew who you were, but I still like to kind of introduce you because ChatGPT know who you are. And I was like, she on ChatGPT. Did you know you said
Oh, man. Look at that.
And so it said Coach Shaniqua Byrd is a Christian fitness coach, a wife, a mother of 5, a registered nurse, a weight loss expert who is helping women transform their bodies, strengthen their confidence, and honor God through health and wellness. She's not just teaching women how to lose weight. She's teaching women how to build discipline, how to take care of themselves, how to show up with confidence, and how to make health a part of their kingdom lifestyle. That's the small bio. They had a bigger bio. but that's a small.
Wow. Come
And
on.
so when I look at your name, only thing I see is faith, fitness, and family. When I think about you, I see faith, fitness, and family, because that's who you are. That's what you're known for me. And so there was times when you took me through the process of losing weight. I mean, I was losing 8, 10, 12 pounds. I mean, when I say she is the truth, guys, you gotta listen to her. And it takes discipline. It takes discipline. It takes this. And one thing I'll say about you, because I do believe in giving people their flowers. I love flowers. I
Aw.
believe that, when it come down to you, you just have a passion to see people grow and see people evolve, and you want them to live a healthy Christian life. I saw you transform. I saw you. I was there. I saw you from playing this to doing that. I was like, oh God, I got a hold of her. So can you tell us about what made you change what was the change? Let's talk about that first.
What was the change? Okay, so the change Dr. Nikki is talking about is I used to play, a multitude of genres. So some genres was hip hop, R&B, and I was doing what I thought that the community wanted to hear, so they could, so I can get more customers. And then there was a day where I was convicted because I've been on my faith journey for a long time, but I was just playing the music that I enjoy, but I knew the community wanted, right? So, and it's not always pleasing to the ear, but you just want to you want to do what you feel you need to do to get more customers. And then
Right.
one day I was convicted. Who you trying to please? Your customers, or you trying to please the Lord? So I decided that day that I'm just going to go with the music that, I know that God wants me to play. And I kept some ladies and I lost some, but I was okay with that because when you moving on in your life and your journey, you can't look back.
Okay.
You can, if you look back, you're gonna go back to the past. And if I want to see God grow me where He wants to grow me, not only in my business but in my life, I have to be able to let go of some things. And if it's music, if that's all I got to let go, I'm okay with that. Because
Yeah,
what we doing, we sacrificing.
that's
So,
right. She's one of
so
our ambassadors. She actually is a part of the Herpreneur Network. But what I was saying, I publicly said, I told her the same thing. Like when I first met her, she was playing, all types of music. And I was working out and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna let her be my coach. Because of the music that she was playing, it was not feeding my spirit. And I was just like, I don't think she's equally yoked with me. And so she'll tell you, I told her, I was like, you know what? I love her. I love her attitude and I love her drive. But I just could not hear that in my ear because it made me feel some type of way. It triggered things that I haven't triggered in a long time. And I was like, man, but then all of a sudden, I never left though. I just seen her transform. I'm like, we had a conversation. We had a conversation.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I just seen you transform. And I was like, you know what? I'm a rock with her. I'm here for the long haul. And I've been rocking for years. You know what I'm saying? Up and
Wow.
down, around and around. Sometimes I'm consistent, sometimes I'm not. But I know that God has assigned you to my life. And I tell everybody about you. So I'm always trying to find ways to like, hey, y'all want to coach? Because I know us working women, we don't have time to go into the gym sometimes. We just don't have it. Our schedule just don't let us be like that. And so because of you, you're able to do it virtually and it's still effective because I saw the pounds come off of me. I'm like, oh, I saw the pounds. And we're not even talking about the products that she have. I'm gonna give her a minute. I don't know if she have any that you want to show, but I'm gonna play some commercials and talk about some other things. Maybe talk about some speaking engagements that I have coming up. And while I do that, I do want you to bring your juices ears. I do want to bring your wraparound. I want them to see that you are a whole mogul when it come down to fitness. So I don't know, do you have it
Yeah.
with you? But I would
I have
love
some.
see. I love it. So we're gonna get her a check because I want y'all to see and I want y'all to buy from her. I want y'all to really buy because I wear her sweatsuit, I wear her girdle, I wear her what do you call it?
The lipo wrap.
The lipo
But
wrap. I drink her detox. That detox. We're gonna talk about all that tonight. We got time to talk tonight because I need y'all to get into what she's doing. And I wanted to introduce y'all to the one who's at my table. I don't let everybody sit at my table, but she already know to come down to Coach Byrd. I'm a ride for her everywhere she go because we just spiritually connected. Yep, we're spiritually connected and she connects to my body. You know what I'm saying? So she knows what she's doing. And so she lived a life. Because you have a lot of fitness. Come on,
absolutely.
let's tell the true coach. We have a lot of fitness people they don't love God for real. They're just trying to make that dollar. And so,
Right. Right.
and God, look at Dr. Joe said, I love her too. Yes, we do love Coach Byrd.
Oh,
Love
I
you,
love
girl.
you too, Dr. Joe. But that's
Yes.
so true. You have some coaches that give you just enough so you can keep on coming back. But, I
Mhm.
truly want you to live a long life. And I truly do this so you can be healthy. And I just give you everything that I know so you could be successful. And then after that, you just have to do your part. You
She
just
says
have
it all the time. You see how nice she acting? She don't ask for real.
to.
But I will ask you, I gotta ask you this question because these are some questions that people asking me to ask you.
Yeah.
What was there a moment in your life when you realized I have to take my health seriously? Or have you always been just a health person?
I have, but I've been healthy I've been healthy, but sometimes, it went to an extreme. So I'll give this testimony. When I was younger, because I have been healthy forever. I've been running marathons since I was like 3 and 4 with my dad. So I have been pretty
So that's
healthy
why you like
forever.
that with us then. That's why you like that. Okay.
Yeah, but I can give you a testimony that maybe some can resonate with. But I was so obsessed with being healthy to where I became anorexic, and I didn't realize it when I was in it. But once I realized it, that was a moment where I was like, wait, I need to do this on differently. So
Hmm.
that was a time when I knew I needed to take care of my health. But on the flip side, which is a little more recent, this was when I was younger in my 20s, when I had that, when I was so obsessed with losing weight. Now, when I was older, after I had my twins, they were premature. They were 6 pounds, but in my pregnancy, I started at 114 pounds and I got all the way up to almost 190. And that's a lot of weight when your babies are only 6 pounds, right?
Mm,
So the reason I really needed to lose weight though, after I had my babies, I probably got around to 160. It wasn't even the physical, it was my mental health. I was
mm,
severely depressed. My postpartum depression, I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
mm,
And now that I overcome it, I knew the Lord had me there for a little bit because he wanted me to see what some women go through. Because this is before my business started. So I never knew that I would be going this far and meeting this many women and women that have encountered depression. But at that and before that, I didn't even realize, even as a registered nurse, how deep depression can be.
wow.
So yeah, and I'll be honest, I used to say things like, "Oh, that's a choice. Like you can be happy if you want to be happy."
Hmm.
But when I went through that season of depression, that's when I knew I have to do something because you want to be happy so bad, but you just can't be released.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, so I just took myself, I started working out. I just started trying to find myself again. I was deep in prayer. I was like not allowing everything, like, when they say protect your ear gates and your eye gates,
Hmm.
kept my windows closed. I was really serious about just getting my mind together, and that
Hmm.
helped me get my life back together. So my physical, I would say, was connected to my mental, but I've been through some things too, y'all. So I like that. I could tell my testimonies now because I used to be ashamed. Have y'all ever been ashamed when you went through some things and you felt like you didn't want to share? And even when I was going through that depression, it was really hard to talk about it. And then when you
Hmm.
talked about it, people didn't believe it because they're so used to you being, you know. So yeah, that would be the biggest. I forgot where I was going with that, but that would be the biggest time that I knew I had to say, "Yo, you need to get yourself together." And it wasn't really for the physical part of me; it was for the mental part.
Wow. And why do you feel like people be ashamed of telling? To me, I feel like when people are ashamed to tell their story, their old story or their past, I honestly feel spiritually that they're still dealing with it, they're still struggling with it. For me, I don't have any struggles. Like I don't. I mean, I tell everything because I feel like
Mhm.
when you're able to admit this is what I've been through and this is what God has brought me out of, that's what God can truly use you in the way that He needs to use you. Why do you feel like people are shy or ashamed to tell what they've endured? What's your take on that?
I truly feel they don't want to reveal the real them. Like you don't want to
Mm,
reveal that you have had flaws before. You don't want to, and not revealing that you've had flaws is kind of saying that you did this. You are who you are by yourself because God didn't have to deliver you from nothing. So it's
mm,
okay to not have been perfect because that's
wow,
you telling your testimony. But for me, I feel like some people are prideful. Maybe they don't want to tell what they've been through, and I guess I can say
good.
that because I've been there. I really didn't want people to know that I was going through depression. I told my doctor, I told my mom, but I was kind of embarrassed because
Mhm.
not me, you know. But you know
Wa-
what they say about pride? We're not supposed to have none of that. But
Right.
that's what I feel.
I mean, it tells you that. It tells
Hmm.
you that. How did your faith help shape the way you coach women?
Because I truly, like I said earlier, I truly realized that I couldn't get through anything in life without God, especially the
Mhm.
hard things. And fitness is not easy. I mean, it's easy to me, but to some women, it's just not easy. And you have to realize if it's not easy, you're gonna need God to help you through it. You're gonna need to have to keep your mind stayed focused not only on your fitness, but on your faith, on the Lord. And I've saw throughout the 6 years, if we do these certain things together, you'll see women not only change physically, but you'll find them they over here encouraging you when you need it. So I've just seen the transformation even of the ladies before my eyes on how important it is to make sure that we putting God first in this, and everything else gonna come with it.
Wow. So those who are being helped, go ahead and put some fire in the chat. Let me know, Dr. Nikki, I'm on. Go ahead. Can you tag about each of you? Can you tag about 10 people to this live? Can you tag about 10 people to the live? Let's grow this space because so many people need to hear this kind of conversation because maybe you are overweight or maybe you do need to lose some weight or maybe you feel as if you're not good enough. I have an expert here to tell you how do you overcome the no's and turn the no's into yes. And so that's the next question I have. What do you tell people who start and stop over and over again, like me? Whew,
First of
Jesus,
all,
help me today.
it's normal. Anything in life, we are just work in progress in everything, in our businesses, in our marriages, as mothers. It's going to be the same thing as fitness. So if you have to start over every day, guess what? If the Lord woke you up to see another day, you forgive yourself, you give yourself grace, and you just start over. You just don't quit. And that's where we fall short. We feel like one thing we fall short on. We feel like when we quit, we have to wait till next Monday. But we
Right,
can't wait till next Monday. We can't wait till next month. You just start over the next day. And two things that I've started asking because I have some, well, you were one of my ladies that I used to call every week. I ask you, how did you get here? Because we have to understand many times we are in these cycles of weight gain and cycles of starting and restart. It's not because we just love food like that. It's something a little bit more deeper. How did you get here? Did you feel like you had to take care of your family so much where you lost yourself? How did you get here? Did you go through some trauma in the back in your life and you feel like you're still holding on to those things? You're stressing with it. Now you're stress eating. How did you get here? So understanding your how did you get here and work through some of those things. And then I have a 3-level why. And maybe we can do it together. Like, why do you want to lose weight? You ask yourself, why do you want to lose weight? Okay, I want to lose weight because I want to fit in my jeans again. That would be your answer. Then you go to the second level. Why do you feel like it's important to fit in those jeans again? I want to fit in those jeans again because that's what makes me feel confident. Confident. What is confidence to you? Why do you feel like you're not confident? And then it takes you really deep into your why. So it's not just because
woo,
you want to get in your jeans again, or it's not just because you want to be healthy. Many times when ladies get to that third level why, it's because I want to be able to run around with my kids again. I want to be here to see my grandchildren. I want to break the cycles of high blood pressure in my family. So it's truly deeper than just saying I want to lose weight to look good, or I want to lose weight to fit in those jeans again. It's deeper than that. But you truly have to dig into your why. So then when you do fail, I come to you and say, hey girl, don't forget now we living for these kids. So and that makes you,
mm,
reintroduce you to your why, and it gets you, back focused on your journey.
this is
But
so
it's
good.
okay to restart. It's okay to restart.
My God, today. How does a woman rebuild confidence after gaining weight, having babies, going through stress, or even losing herself? How does she build that confidence back up, coach?
You know what I'll say? Just first of all, love yourself the way you are. No weight defines your beauty. No size or any of that defines your beauty. First, love yourself the way you are. But I tell my clients every day, we can't sit into our uncomfort. We can't sit into just being actually I won't say uncomfort in our comfort, because we sit in our comfort, we don't get dressed anymore. Since we don't have to go to work and we're working from home now, we don't put our makeup on anymore. We don't do our hair. We just put it up in a ponytail. But you have to be who you want to be. You, be who you want to be every day. So wake up first thing in the morning, brush your teeth, wash your face, put a little makeup on. Do your hair like you have somewhere to go. And you absolutely have nowhere to go. But you look good for yourself. It's not for your husband. It's not for the people that you're going to go see when you go to the Dollar Tree. It's for you. You put on your makeup so every time you walk by that mirror, you feel good. You
Mhm.
go pick your kids up from the school line, even in the car, you're not going to get out, but you made up. You feel good. And I just say, be who you want to be. I feel
Mhm.
sometimes that we are who we feel like we should be and not who we want to be.
Right.
So
That's good.
be who you want to be. Start dressing up and sitting around your house. That will increase your confidence for yourself. And remember, you're doing it for you. We doing it for our spouses too. Okay. But we doing this for ourselves.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are, and I think that's important. I mean, like everything you're saying is how I teach when it comes out to my business, or how I teach when I'm doing ministry. The power of your why. The power of why. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to eat healthy? Why? Why? The power of your why set the tone for the rest of your life. If you know your why, then you can move differently. But for you to go deeper and deeper and deeper, that did something for me, because I'm like, man, whew, okay, get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Get back into it.
Mhm.
Get back,
Back
get back
into
into
it.
it, because the enemy will have you so discombobulated, like I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this, but your health is the new wealth. Your health is the new wealth. And every time I see something, like, man, I shouldn't be eating this. Coach Byrd probably like, what is she doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you convicts me, and that's in a good way. You got to have people at your table that can hold you accountable. Like, put that down now. You shouldn't be eating like that. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. So, I'm better than what I was, because you being in my life had made it better. Because I was just
Oh,
so consciously eating anything I want to eat. Now I catch myself saying, no, I don't think I need to eat that. I don't need to do that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's conviction. It hits so good. Now, another thing I want to ask you is, what should women know about nutrition that people make too complicated?
Okay. One of the myths I like to bust is it's not expensive to be healthy. And that's one of the things that I think society has tried to train our people to stay, feel like we are too much in poverty or we don't have enough money to be healthy. So now we feel like we have to buy the things that are not well for us. But everything is high now. So it's not too much more expensive to be healthy. And when you consider the money that you're going to spend on copays, and the money you'll spend on medication, and the money you'll spend in the hospital, and the money you'll spend going to your doctor visits, the time that you will never be able to get back, is it worth the food that we're eating that's unhealthy?
Hmm.
So I really wish that we knew that as a society, that it's not too expensive. There's so many things we can do, and if we could truly grow our own gardens if we really wanted to. But it's so
I'm
many
doing it.
things. Come on, Dr. Nikki, I
Yeah,
love it.
I am actually.
What's you
Yep.
growing? What you got
I
going so
um
far?
I did I did squash. I have
Good.
squash. I have lettuce. I got lettuce growing. Romaine is growing. I got collards growing. I
Come
have
on, girl.
um red peppers, bell peppers, what else? Corn. I mean, just different stuff, because I want to be able to eat off my land.
That's
That's my
beautiful.
goal. And I literally been growing it for the last almost 4 months now. And so
That's
yesterday,
good.
when I got back from New York, Jeremiah took me to Lowe's, and we got our logs. So we're about to go. I'm about to take it out of, because I had like this little thing that stands up. So now what I'm doing now is I'm taking what I've been growing and unplanting it and putting it in the ground.
Come on,
So
girl.
yeah, we'll have it planted by the end of this week. We got me and him have a goal, and so I'll start my I have my plants growing in my vegetables growing in my grass. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. And you
Mm-hmm.
know what? You'll save so much. And it's so
Yes.
doable. It's so doable to be healthy. Another thing about nutrition that I wish, well, I'm about to tell y'all, so y'all are going to know. A lot of the things that we're dealing with, we are dealing with these diseases and they're curable and we don't have to. And we're not, a lot of it is not even just being sick. A lot of it is inflammation. So if you look up anti-inflammatory diet, that's one of the diets that I teach my clients. It will heal a lot of things that's going on in your bodies. A lot of the swelling that you're dealing with, a lot of the pain, even mental issues that you're dealing with. Your body is just dealing with inflammation, and you will feel so much lighter. You'll see the scale go down if you follow that anti-inflammatory diet.
Mm, wow. Wow. And so how long have you been doing fitness, been teaching fitness? What has it been 6 years?
hmm hmm
Yep. Because
Like
I
in the
remember we
beginning, I
talked.
was only training. In the beginning, I was only training like in the gym. I wasn't so much giving meal plans. But when I went virtual, that's when I started the whole, going a little deeper in it. So 6 years as of May 1st. 6 years as of May 1st.
Wow, let's get into this other question. Okay. What is the one thing women should stop doing immediately if they want to see change?
The one thing,
One.
change on the scale. If you want to see a change on the scale,
Mm-hmm.
it's so many, y'all. Okay.
Well,
I
come
don't
on,
know which one.
name about 10 of them.
Okay, good. I can give you a few. First thing is just let go of the fried foods. If it has to be deep dived in grease, you don't want to do it, because as women, heart disease is the number one killer of us. Even as a nurse, I thought it was breast cancer, and then I went to a conference and they let us know heart disease is the number one killer of women. We're stressing, we're working, we're eating what we want to eat, we don't have time for anything, we don't sleep, and our hearts are overworked. So if we can do anything, we can stop eating fried foods. Fried foods. Something else you can remove from your diet is flour. So anything made with flour,
Mm,
that will require you to read. So bread, pastas, read the back of your ingredients. Read the back of your nutrition facts on the back of your everything you eat. Anything that has flour in it. If you want to see results quickly, just do those two things. Do those two things. Drink your 3 liters of water, and you'll be running to Texas to give me a hug, okay? Because you will lose weight so fast. Removing
somebody say,
fried foods. Huh?
somebody say, give us more. Somebody say, give us more.
I'm telling you, you do that. Remove fried foods, friends. Um, Anything with flour. So when you're looking for flour on your nutrition facts, it's going to say whole enriched white flour or something like that, enriched flour. If you're gonna do like tortillas when you go out to eat to your Mexican restaurants, I'm a Tex-Mex girl, so I love everything Mexican. But get corn flour instead of actual flour. Corn isn't the best, but it's better. So when you're putting things in your mouth, ask yourself this question: is this good enough to go in my body? Like, what is this doing to me? Like, is this gonna help me or is this gonna hurt me? Will the
Mm,
scale go up if I eat this? And if you ask yourself those questions before you eat it, you'll push away a little bit, because we
mm,
have to remember, we have to make sacrifices. Our bodies are a living sacrifice, right? So we're going to have to sacrifice what we put in our bodies. We have to honor God with the bodies that we have, because there are some people our age that did not see a day after due
mm,
to some things that we've eaten. There's some people our age that are in nursing homes with strokes and can't move their bodies and talk because they didn't eat how they should eat. So we need to remember how privileged we are to be able to make the decisions that we can to cook the foods that we should to consume. We have to make sure that we are reminded of the privilege we have to wake up 30 minutes earlier every day so we can pray and then work out. We are privileged to do these things. We are, just like we're privileged to drive in these beautiful cars we're blessed with. We're privileged to live in our homes. We're privileged to have our jobs. We're privileged to still be able to be in some control of our bodies. If you have to work out in a chair, if you have to just walk around your backyard for 10 minutes every day, you don't need a gym membership. It's the world gives us all of these excuses. We have to have a gym. We have to have a walking pad. The Lord has given us a natural gym and a natural walking pad in our backyards, your neighborhood. I was listening to a sermon today. We just gotta bust a move. I was like, you sure right. We just gotta bust a move. We just gotta move our bodies. But we give ourselves the permission to not be successful in our fitness journeys. And we have to stop giving ourselves permission to not be successful. We're too busy. That's permission. I'm
ooh,
tired. That's permission. I have to go to work. That's permission. Oh, I have to go. That's permission. But you need to give yourself permission to make you priority.
Wow. What is the one thing when we was talking about um the different things that women deal with? I want to make sure I ask this question right because I have some people on here who really needed to hear this. I asked you, how does a woman regain confidence after gaining weight, having babies, through going through stress and losing herself? When you speak with your clients, can you give us some of the excuses that they do make why they are not doing what they're supposed to do?
Uh, what I hear a lot of times, especially when it comes towards nutrition, you don't want to cook twice. Like I can't afford it because I can't cook for my family and then cook for myself. But then I tell them, how
Mhm.
dare you cook for yourself healthy and then go ahead and feed your family heart attacks? You just,
Woo!
everybody needs to go on these journeys together. We say we love our husbands, but we're feeding them all the foods that they shouldn't have. They're going to work all day long and they dealing with this, that. They're riding in traffic to come home, and then we feed them fat and full. But we think we're doing it out of love and we're healing their hearts, but we're truly hurting it. So
Mm,
that's one of the things that I hear often. And then, but now when husbands start saying you get fired, now they want to get fired. But I've been kind of trying to teach the ladies, don't feel like you just have to cook for you and do something else for your family. Y'all are on these journeys together. We're all
mhm,
trying to live together. And you want to train your children up to be healthy if you have young kids. They might not like it in the beginning. Take them to McDonald's maybe once a week, once a month or something. But we truly want to be on these journeys together as a family, and wives take care of these husbands. They may not like it in the beginning, but when their pants start fitting a little looser, they will appreciate it. And you tell them, baby, I want you to live. I need you to live here with me for a little
mhm,
while. So we're going to go on these journeys together. That's one thing I hear. Another thing that I hear that gets me is when ladies are like, I'm not a morning person. You are what you say you are.
mm,
So if you keep saying you're not a morning person, you're not going to be a morning person, and that goes back to giving yourself permission not to not to be successful. I would try to teach the lady, snooze button is permission to procrastinate. We no
oh,
longer want to use that snooze button in life. Okay, when the Lord wake you up, He ready for you to go on, get up. Let's not use that snooze. Let's not use that snooze button to be a permission to
right.
be. I mean, we're tired. Almost every woman I know is tired, but let us not give us the permission to be procrastinate and be lazy. But those are probably the two things where ladies aren't waking up coming to, because I do live workouts at 5:15 in the morning for the ladies
Mhm,
that don't know. Some of the ladies just say they're not morning people, but when you want something really bad, you'll sacrifice for it. And I remember when I had a desire probably around 2018, right before my daughters were born. I was like, I really want to get in my word real hard, real strong. I was a nurse. I woke up early so I can make sure that I can learn what I can learn before work because I wanted it that bad. If you want something real bad, you'll do what you have to do to get it. When you know you want to have some more money on your paycheck, what do? You put it in a little extra
overtime.
time. Now, I'm telling you,
Yes.
because we really want it. So that's the same energy. That's the same sacrifice. That's the same push. That's the same fight we need to give our lives. Because this is our lives. I was telling them earlier, my daughter asked, does everybody get a second chance? And I really
Mm,
couldn't answer because I don't know if it's considered a second chance or is this still the first chance if the Lord heals you? I don't know. But this is all we have. I do know
mm.
that. And we have to take care of what we do have the best way that we can. Let's honor God by showing him I'm gonna take care of this, God, because you gave this to me. You gave this to me. Or loaned this to me because I'm still yours. I'm forever yours.
I've been taking my time talking to you, but y'all been sharing this live because I need people to hear this. This is something that you instill in us every week as you come and go. And yes, you do have live classes at 5:30. The herpreneurs, we're praying around the time. That's why I hadn't been in her class. But this is what I will say: she do it on Zoom, and it's recorded. So when you join, you can always go back and watch it for those because I do have a lot of her bastards on here listening, but you can always go back and listen to the replay. So what I found myself doing was working out at nighttime of her workout. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, listen, she don't play the radio with us because she wants to see us thrive. She has a passion to see us make it. And some of your clients are on here. Tonetta Clark, she's on here saying, hey coach, indeed coach. So I did put it in some of the groups that you and I are in, because I want
Oh,
the women to come
good.
to support you, if you don't mind. But I'm grateful that you gave me a yes to come on the show. You was on my mind so heavy last week. I said, man, I need to call coach and see, can she come and talk about health, because I need us to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a new journey, and I'll be, dealing with coach on this new journey that I'm on. My plan is I have a certain amount of pounds I want to lose by the end of this year. And I know she's the one that can get it done, because I went through menopause. So here's the next question. How do you deal with the ones that went through menopause or going through menopause or premenopause? Can you talk
Yeah.
about it a little bit?
I can. Menopause is the booger of the season, okay? Because if you're not in postmenopause, you're in premenopause, or you just straight up in it. It's really just learning your body. And you're going to have to just really work those hormones. And you could do that through nutrition. So my GLP-1 meal plan program, it's the hormonal program, because most of my ladies now are kind of like 40. Uh-oh, are you still there? But hold on. I don't know if Dr. Nikki is still here. I can't see her.
Yes, I'm still here. We're just letting you have your time.
Okay.
Go
Now I
ahead.
can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. I can't hear you, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. Um, Menopause. My GLP-1 meal plan program, it is based on hormones. So I'm making sure that everything I have sent out a grocery list. Everything on that grocery list is going to help you hormonally lose weight. So ladies that typically are having struggles hormonally, PCOS, having struggles, diabetes, having struggles peri, post, during menopause, this meal plan is helping women lose it naturally. There
Can
we
you
go. I
hear me
can
now?
hear you now. I can.
See,
Yay.
God, we're favored by God. And
Come
so let's
on.
talk more into depth about this, because I want people to sign up. If you're interested, go ahead and put in the chat. Interested, because I want you guys to sign up for classes. I've been over here. I've been rocking with Coach for about 3 or 4 years for a
Yeah.
while. And so I definitely endorse her. She's at my table, y'all. We talk about these tables. Y'all know how I feel about her. Listen, she's at the table. So if I'm telling y'all who it is, I need to get into it. Come on over here and get into it.
Absolutely.
And so let's talk about because a lot of people don't know what a GL1. Tell us, what is that? Because we hear it all the time. Everybody talking about it. So what is it?
Long story short, GLP-1, that meal, well, my meal plan, I'll tell you about the meal plan, but what it does is it regulates your insulin. It helps keeps your cortisol regulated. It helps decrease your appetite, suppress those cravings. So that's what the injection does. And I will tell you this. I have been doing some research on the injection, and this is not to shame or blame, but I will tell you, you can do what that injection does naturally, but without it. You could do it faster. You can do it a little more expedited without it. Because what a lot of people do is once they get on that injection, they get comfortable, so they feel like they can do what they want, or they don't eat. So when you when you get off of that injection and you do start eating again, guess what that weight does? It comes back.
Mhm.
So the biggest thing that I teach is how to sustain. And I make sure that the foods that are on there are pleasurable. You cook them how you want to cook them. Well, kind of. Hold on. Let me not get overboard, because you can't cook the chicken how you want to cook it. You have to make sure it's not deep fried, because we talked about that. But there is a long list of things that you can have, and it's so strategic. I do believe that GLP-1, I think it helps, even when we're talking about the injection, if you want to go there. I do think that it helps, but I do think that everything you do comes with a side effect, good or bad. So make sure that you are informed about, and you know your body before you consume it. But GLP-1, that's what it does. It just makes sure that it's regulating your insulin to help you be in a happy fat burn place, so your body burns the fat. But it's so important, if you are on any GLP-1, that you're working out, that you're exercising, because you want to make sure that you are taking care of your body. And a shot can't do that by itself, or a pill or a patch, because they have so many things now on GLP-1.
Okay. Well, while she's going to get her products, 'cause I want you guys to see these products, I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and take a break with her and go into our sponsors for our show. Do not leave. Put in the chat, I'm not going nowhere, Dr. Nikki. I need you to stay put, because what she's about to show you is going to change your life. I'm my hands raised high. I'm living witness of the products that she's about to show you is going to really stretch you out, but it's necessary. Okay. So I'm going to let Coach Byrd do that. And you're going to,
Okay.
Takima, if you want to pull me, I pull her out, put me in. I want to deal with these. There you go. I want to deal with these sponsors, talk about my sponsors, because I want to make sure I acknowledge them. I first want to talk about the importance of advertisement. So if you're looking to be a part of the Convo Christian Talk Show, and you want to advertise on the show, it is available for you. If you have a book, if you have a ministry, if you have any events coming up and you're ready to advertise, come on with us. We're covering 350 million on the Herpreneur Media Network. So I'm so excited about that. I do want to talk about one of our sponsors is the I Speak Her tote bags. I Speak Her tote bag is your everyday bag. It's a vegan leather bag. You can put your laptop, you can put everything in these bags, and they're on sale right now. Go to ispeakhertotes.com and you will be able to find the I Speak Her tote bag. I also have the Dear Little Girl in Me. It is a sponsor. If you're looking to write your story, tell your story, next year in April, we will be looking for more authors that want to be a part of the Dear Little Girl in Me anthology. If you know you want to go ahead and be a part of it, put in the chat, I want to write. I'm ready to write. Go ahead and let me know that you want to be a part of the anthology, The Dear Little Girl in Me. We would love to have you as an author. Shout out to those who already authored. We're grateful. We just came back from New York, and it was such a joyous time. Okay. Another sponsor of mine is going to be Glorified Cosmetics. Listen, I got the lipstick on now in the liner, and she also have a lip gloss to go with it. When I tell you it is fabulous, it is fabulous. And we're grateful for that. Also, we have the Herpreneur, Her Publishing, Bold Voices, Real Stories, and Kingdom Impact. If you're ready to write your own book, personal book, I would love to be the publisher for you to help you get your book published. We would love for that. And then I want to talk about the book club. Okay, so this is a new a part of our show. I'm going to tell you the 5 books to read for the month of May. I got the books with me right now, and these are books that I've either read or reading right now. One of the books I want to talk about is called The Benefit of Doubt. This is from my coach, Craig Groeschel, The Benefit of Doubt. This is a book I want to tell you about. Another book I want to talk about is, of course, the Get Visible Like a Boss, wrote by me. It is a visibility book to help you show up for yourself. I show you how to build your brand, build your ministry, how to show up like never before. I would love for you to get this book. It's called Get Visible Like a Boss. Another book I want to talk about is Overcoming Familiar Spirits. Overcoming Familiar Spirits. And this book talks about how many Christians are being tormented but by unseen demonic powers called familiar spirits, and we operate in them and don't realize it's through our thoughts, our mindset, and our emotions. And so familiar spirits hinder believers in numerous of ways, diminishing their spiritual walk, killing their visions, seeking to prevent them from fulfilling their destinies. And so this book has really been a life change for me. It talks about all kind of things that you will never know, that the demonic things are taking over your mindset. So this is one of my books. I'm studying out of this book here. Another book I have is The Atomic Habits. The Atomic Habits. It helps you to deal with habits. Some of us, we have these habits that we never talk about and we never deal with. Well, I want to show you how to deal with that. Get the book. I got the book, and this is the workbook, and I got the book, and it helps me to deal with my habits. The first law is making it obvious. You got to say, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. The first law is to make it obvious. The second law is to make it attractive. The third law is to make it easy. And the fourth law is to make it satisfying. So you got to deal with your habits. Come on, put in the chat. I got to deal with my habits, Dr. Nikki. Last but not least, I always talk about this book. And here it is. Find Your People. Jenny Allen. Find Your People. I got the book. Anytime I buy a book, I always get the workbook to go with it because I like to do the work. Because read the book is not good enough. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. And the more you begin to work it out, you'll begin to see. Listen, I do have the Dear Little Girl in Me. If you have not gotten your copy from me, or get your copy, buy a copy. It's only $25. That includes your shipping. And it's 15 ladies who wrote the book with me. Come on. And I'm excited. I talked about them earlier. And so we're so grateful for them to be a part of it. It's a lot of other books that I can tell you about. And you want more books? Plenty. Divine Direction. This is my coach. I get all of his books. Divine Direction. And what this do is help you to make 7 decisions that will change your life. And this book has changed my whole life. Another book I have, Block. That's my book. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Connie. She got another book that's out. It's called Whatever You Do, Don't Cut Me Down. It's a guide for pastors and people who are nurturing churches. This is by Dr. Connie Stewart. Y'all know whatever she do, I'm going to support her on it. Okay? So these are some of the books that really has helped me to come a long way. If this has helped you, can you talk back to me? I see y'all watching me. I don't know if y'all busy, but I love for you to talk back to me and let me know, hey, Dr. Nikki, I'm going to get what book. So name what book you're going to get. Name what book. Thank you, Mama Patricia. Name what book you want to get. I got the Whatever You Do, Don't Cut Me Down. I have the Divine Direction. Divine is by my coach. I have the Dear Little Girl in Me. Come on, talk back to me. Come on, talk to me. I have Find Your People. This book is so, man, listen. It helps you to break down all the people that's in your corner, and you'll begin to say, okay, I don't think she need to do me now. Because people come and go. Time and seasons is everything, right? Time and seasons and everything. We got the Atomic Habits. This is another book. Are y'all, is it on? Can y'all hear me? Atomic Habits, talk back to me. And then we have the Overcoming Familiar Spirits. Okay. And then we have like Get Visible Like a Boss. Come on, talk to me. Get Visible Like a Boss. We have The Benefit of Doubt, because some of us, we always doubting what God has told us to do. We're doubting. And so we got to get out of that doubt and show up like never before. And so I'm grateful. I definitely want to take a moment to get into it. I do want to talk about a couple of other sponsors that I have. The new sponsor I have, guys, and I'm going to be launching this. This is my new game show. I have a new game for Christian women and men in business. It's called It's All Kingdom. And the purpose of this game, and it comes out on June the 1st. The purpose of this game is for you to learn how to hold yourself accountable. And so you got to pray, you got to decide, and you got to move. And you have real conversations. And so how does it work? You get 3 people and y'all play the game together. And you pull questions and they hold you accountable for the things that you got to get done. And so God gave me the vision of the game, and it comes out June 1st. 325 cards. I have wild cards in there. It's so much fun, guys. But it's called It's All God. It is a leadership conversational game for women and men that's Christian and business in the marketplace. Are y'all excited for me? I'm so excited about the game. Come on. If you're going to get the game, go ahead and say, Dr. Nikki, I'm going to place my order. Go ahead. I got to get 100 people to say yes to buying my game. And the game is $59. It's $59, and I will ship the box to you. It comes out in June. And I'm so excited about this game. And so that's going to be one of our sponsors. Thank you so much, Kai. That's going to be one of our sponsors. And we're excited about the game. And we're excited to see what God's going to do with that space. If you're going to get the game, put in the chat, I'm going to buy the game. Can you be one of my 100 people? Can you please be one of my 100 people? Because I'm stepping out on faith to get this game done. Once again, another sponsor that I don't see is on here. I guess to keep me to get this one. It was the Her Code Experience. Don't forget the Her Code Experience is happening in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be August the 13th through the 16th in Atlanta, Georgia. I cannot wait to see you guys there. It's so much that's going to be happening with the Her Code Experience. I'm so excited that we're doing this. Hopefully also, I'm waiting on Takima to upload all the other speaking engagements that I have. I see one of them, but I don't see Dr. Quinn's flyer. So hopefully Takima can run and get it and bring it on here, because I want to promote, because I'm coming to Michigan this week. But until Takima get that done, I do want to talk about the Confident Experience. It's hosted by Dr. Josephine Harris, and I'll be her keynote speaker. And she have panels, and she have other speakers. It's going to be May 23rd this month at 11 a.m. Central. So I would love for you to join me. It is a virtual experience. I think it's a free conference. I don't know. I'll get back to you guys about that. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be life-changing. So we would love for you to join us on that. And then another thing I want to announce before we bring our speaker back is there's Power Women Pray. If you're ready to be an Amazon bestseller and you know you pray, this is your time to show up like never before. I would love for you to join me and being a part of this anthology, because it's time for us to show up like never before. Come on. There is power when women pray. Dr. Joseph, he said she's gonna get her game. Who else? Tarsha said she's gonna get the game. Who else? Okay, I see Chandrika with Glorified Cosmetic. She said she's gonna get the game as well. And so I'm grateful for those who are supporting me on the game. I gotta get 100 people to get the game so we can place our order and get it here. And once we place the order, guys, listen, I'm excited to see what God's gonna do. And I would love to have some feedback from the game. I would love to see how you feel about the game. How was it? I'm so excited about it because God gave it to me in my sleep. He gave me the game years ago. And sometimes with God, man, God, I feel God. Sometimes when God give you stuff, babies, listen, it might not be happening right then, but hold on. It's going to come. It might not happen when you want it to happen, because I saw this years ago and I feel like crying, but now he's done it. And so I'm finished. It's going to print. They print the game right now, and I cannot wait to hold my game in hand. And it's small. It's not a big thing. It's gonna be a small compact. You can just pull it, open up, and the cards will be there waiting on you to pull, and dream. That's the purpose of it. Okay. So I can't wait for those who are gonna invest and purchase the game with me and support me on this. Amen. All right. Thank you so much. Let's get back to my coach. My coach is ready, y'all. This is my coach, my fitness coach. I don't have nobody but her. I don't deal with nobody but her, because one thing about it, we have to understand what loyalty look like. You got to be loyal to people. You can't have 5 or 6 coaches. You can't do that. Because if she tell me to eat something and I go to somebody else, I'm on TikTok trying to find how to lose weight. I'm over here trying to find how to lose weight. How are you going to listen to 5 people to tell you how to lose weight when God give you one person? Okay, so she's here. Let's talk about the products that you have. Y'all, come on, let's get into it. Y'all ready? Come on, let's be excited for her. Come
You're
on,
so sweet. Dr. Nikki, you are that woman, okay? I'm just looking on here like, ooh, what she got? What else she got? What else she got? Girl, you are so amazing. You just inspire me every day. Don't we just love Dr. Nikki, y'all? Everybody tell Dr. Nikki we love you, because she is so, you are a phenomenal human being. No, seriously, I don't know. I do know how God brought us together, but I'm just so grateful the way he did, because you have been so amazing to me. So amazing to me. She's my person, y'all. But in business, she's my person. All right, y'all. I have a lot of little toys that
Don't say the word little. No.
Okay, I have a whole lot of big things here for you ladies, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my first baby. This is a waist trainer, and this will help you. Now, you won't lose weight with these things alone. You do have to put a little work in them. But this waist trainer, it has the little neoprene, don't say little. It has neoprene on the inside. This neoprene material will help you sweat while you exercise. Some ladies wear it throughout the day while they're sitting at their desk, or just while they're moving around, because every step counts. What I love about this waist trainer, because I believe in high quality items. Everything I have is high quality, because we believe we deserve the best. Ain't that right, Dr. Nikki?
That's right.
Okay. So what I love about this, that it has a zipper. So you get zipped in like a corset. And after you
Yes.
already tight in, you get even tighter with your Velcro. And you can adjust this as tight as you want. So if you start losing weight, what I like about this one, you can keep on going and don't have to reinvest in another size until you lose a lot of inches. And I'm really big on that. I don't want you to have to continue to buy. I like things that's going to last. So the reason that I invested in this one is it has this material here that you can keep on cinching in once your waist keeps cinching. Because if you're working with me, you're going to keep on cinching in. So this is a waist trainer. And they go all the way up to 6X, extra small to 6X.
Okay. And how
Then
much is it? How much is it, Coach?
these are 65. These are
Mm-hmm.
65. I do offer payment plans with Sezzle, Afterpay, Zip, the paying for options.
That's right.
So this is, see, I'm listening, Dr. Nikki. Okay, so this is my waist trainer, but then this is my first baby. This is the first thing I ever invested in, probably
Mm-hmm.
2020. This is a lipo wrap. This is my absolute
Woo!
favorite. This is the one you
Yes.
wear, Dr. Nikki, because Dr. Nikki's look
I
like
got
this.
both of them.
You do? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you do. But yours look
Yes,
like this, right? You got the cute one. Do you have
I
this
got the
cute one?
cute one. Yep.
Okay, so I have them in
I got
all
both.
black.
I have that one right there, the pink one,
Uh-huh.
and I have the red one.
Oh, and the waist trainer. Okay, so you got both of them. Very
Yep.
good. Very good. This waist trainer, this lipo wrap, you can wear throughout the day.
Okay.
And what I love about this is it's Velcro all the way. So you could just get as tight as you want. Now, ladies really wear this one throughout the day. And this one is going to help shape that hourglass figure. You can also wear this one underneath clothes. I'll let y'all see. Maybe you can't see, but we'll try. We'll try and see.
Oh, Renee said she's gonna purchase the game.
Okay, so you start at the bottom. You get that little fupa area that everybody, the babies have given us those war wounds. And then you get that top layer. So if you have a long torso, you can pull this down, you can pull this up, and this one in the middle will secure. So that's what I really like about this one, especially ladies that are dealing with some extra skin that they're battling with, and they feel like they have to choose the upper stomach or the lower stomach. Some of you may not have to know that, but there are some women that have long torsos and they have to deal with the lower belly and the upper belly, and they have to choose where they want their waist trainer to go.
Yep.
But with this one, you don't. And you can wear this under clothes. I have some ladies that do. However, I do have some. Oh, I should have brought them. I do have some girdles. I haven't really started selling them, but I wear them under my church dresses as slips. And they're really good and they help with compression.
Can you get that? I'll go back and talk about some other stuff we could talk about, but I need that myself. So
Okay, yeah,
please
I
show
can
me
show
that.
you. You want me to show you the sun suit first and then I go grab it?
Yes, and then do you have my detox?
Oh, I do have detox. Okay, let's talk about detox. Y'all, in my
Woo!
opinion, this is what's changing the game of dope fitness. And I've highly considered to just only push this because it's so remarkable. So I used to sell something pre-made and the Lord told me, make your own.
That's
You know, make your own. So I started researching ingredients and I put in what I wanted the detox to do. I wanted it to filter the kidneys. I wanted to filter the liver. I wanted to burn fat. I wanted to suppress appetite. I wanted to taste good.
it
So
tastes
I,
so good. It
so I
tastes so good.
created
What's my favorite one, Coach? I want to say, is it an apple? One of
the
them is my
green apple.
favorite. Yes.
Yeah, green apple is a favorite. Peach lemonade is a favorite.
Oh, yes, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one
That's
right
your
there.
favorite. Yeah, that's a lot of people's
Yes.
favorite. And it's sugar
Mhm.
free. And ladies are like, I'm not supposed to have sugar. It's no sugar in here. It's sugar free. I just grew up in a family. My dad's from Memphis and his family is full of cooks. So everything has to taste good. So it's sugar free, but it tastes really good. So it won't spike your blood sugar. But what it will do is it will filter, like I said, those organs, but it will help your cholesterol. It will help your blood pressure and you will be doing this and you won't be taking those pills. But wait till your doctor releases you. Don't say Coach Byrd said I can drink this and just wait till your doctor releases you. But just know if you're consistent with your detox, it will definitely heal your body. I believe it in my soul. And I've seen it for so many women I have ladies that are consistent and they take it every day, every other day. And you don't have to do that, but those are ladies that have really huge goals. They no longer take insulin. They no longer take their lisinopril. They no longer take their simvastatin, which is blood pressure and cholesterol pills, because they have healed their bodies. Ladies, we can heal our bodies with movement. Movement and nutrition is our medicine. That medicine that we're taking that's artificial, we are using that and letting that be our healing. But God has already created our healing in that the food that Dr. Nikki's growing in her backyard. We can heal our bodies. And that's what this detox is doing. And again, the flavors that I have is fruit punch, peach lemonade, watermelon, pineapple sometimes. What did I say? Everything green apple. Those
Green
are the
apple.
flavors that I have right now.
Can you tell them
Detox.
how much it costs, Coach, and how many they can get?
So I do samples every now and then. And actually, I do a sample for anybody that's on here. But the samples are 2 bottles, which is for 4 days. You only drink half a bottle a day. And please, please don't drink more than that. Half a bottle is all you need because you want to have a gentle cleanse. You don't want anything. Have you ever taken maybe a detox and it's painful and you're cramping and you're in the bathroom all day? My goal is that you don't do that. And that was one of the
Coach,
reasons.
and
Mhm,
you know, remember for years I was afraid to take the
mhm.
detox. She kept saying, "Why you ain't got no detox yet?" I'm like, I'm not gonna go through that because I struggle with hemorrhoids, and so that's my thing. And so, but when I got the detox from Coach, she said take a half a cup, and I did it. And I'm talking about it was comfortable. I wasn't in pain. I wasn't irritated. I suffer severe cases of hemorrhoid. I'm publicly I say it. And so I thank God for me stepping out on faith and buying the detox, and it really has been a blessing. So for those who do want the link, what's the website, Coach? What website can they go to buy the detox? They're asking for it.
Okay, it's on my page. I don't know about heart. I probably should, but it's on my page. Don't whoop me, Dr. Nikki, not tonight.
Hmm.
But it's on my page. But I promise to drop the link in here as soon as we're done. I was trying to share it, but I couldn't on my page. But I'll drop the link on Dr. Nikki's page for you ladies. But
Okay.
it's all natural. It's all natural, all organic. The only thing that is not natural, of course, is the flavor, but it's not fresh fruit. It's just flavoring. So it has a 2 month. Some ladies have taken it longer than that, but it has a nice shelf life. So if you buy a large, because I sell it as large as 30 days. So if you buy a 30-day kit, it can last you for a few months, but just half, depending on how you consume. Half a bottle is all you need. You can take it with food or without, chilled or unchilled. It's better cold, but it will change your life. And even get your spouses in it because they need to cleanse too. I recommend everyone to cleanse at least once a month. Personally, I do it once a week. I started detoxing because I have colon cancer in my family. It's family history, and it's something that I wanted to get ahead of. I feel like if you're proactive, I don't want to be reactive. You know, we wait to start taking care of ourselves after we find out that we have high cholesterol or after we have these high blood pressures. I try to get ahead of the game on everything. So that's why I started taking other detoxes, but they've always been so painful. This to me, this one is not. And that's what most ladies say, like Dr. Nikki, you don't have the cramping and you don't have the pain with the
Hmm.
weight loss detox.
So
And
for
you don't
those who
detox all
interested,
day.
yes. So for those who are interested, put in the chat, interested in purchasing the detox or any of the products, big products that she have, not little products, big products that she has. Okay,
Okay,
you got your
and then
sweats.
we have the sauna suit.
Woo,
They make a huge difference. You are
baby.
sweating. What you say, Dr. Nikki? They make a huge
Woo!
difference. You think that they
Especially when you
don't.
listen, you already sweating already because of menopause. I said, Lord, what did Coach Byrd do to me? Y'all, I went when I took it off because my kids had to take it off because it was stuck to me. Not in a bad stuck, but when I took it off, water was everywhere. Like it's a
Everywhere.
sauna for real, y'all. Only thing you gotta do is move. Just move. Just move. Just move. Move. I don't care if you walk down the street, walk around the corner. When you take that sweat, water is coming. Trust me on. I'm telling you what I know. I did it. I can talk about it. Yes.
Well,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
this gray one is
I'm
my
selling more
favorite
to
because
you.
you're so funny. Gray is my favorite because I like it because it's different, but I also have it in black. This is the shorts. I also have long sleeve black. Then I also have, because some ladies want the pants
That's what I got.
in black. This one is my favorite with the blue inside. This one sweats a whole lot.
Woo.
So I have that one. So those are my sauna suits. Long sleeve pants, short sleeve pants, long sleeve shorts, and then short sleeve shorts, black and gray.
Wow.
So that's what I have. And I think this one is so cute. It has like this little rib material. You know, we appreciate the little things, right? And I
Yes,
think
we
that is
do.
so cute that it has that rib material in there.
So you have five people saying they're interested in the detox, Coach. So I'll make sure they
Yay!
get the information so you can go ahead and get stuff shipped. So while she's going to get the is it girdle?
Well, yeah, they're kind of like I guess you can call them girdles. I wear them like slips, but they're more like like compression where you can just wear underneath your dresses.
I'm
You know,
ready. I'm
just
ready for those.
keep your
I ain't got that yet, so I'm about to get me one. I got to get me one coming.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I got some. I got you. Okay, I'm gonna go get it, and I'll be right
So
back.
while she doing that, go ahead and take her out to Kima. I'm gonna make my announcement that I've been waiting to make all day. So excited. She put it in there. Takima, did you put it in there? The announcement. I think I sent it to you. Maybe I didn't. Let me get this announcement to Takima real quick because I want to make this announcement to make sure that you guys know what we got coming up. Yeah, here it is. I'm sending it to you now. Is that it? Nope, that ain't it. Hold on, Takima. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just put the logo up. Just put the logo up. So here's my announcement. We are changing the name of the talk show starting June 1st to the Her Convo Talk Show. The Her Convos. It will not be the Convo Christian Talk Show anymore. It's going to be called the Her Convo Talk Show. I'm intentional why I decided to change the name because one thing about me, I'm big on branding and I'm big about making sure everything ties together. Her. And so I'm excited about that. Excited to see what God's gonna do with the space that He has truly given me. It's gonna be a new thing. So keep me in your prayers. I do want to talk about me coming to Michigan. I'll be in Michigan this coming up Saturday, May 9th at 10 a.m. I'll be with Dr. Quinn and Miss Charlotta Lasker. These are the people who are bringing me to Michigan, Flint, Michigan. So meet me there. I don't know if they have virtual, but they do have in person. So get your tickets today. You can use the QRC code and screen it. And so I'm grateful for that. Once again, definitely want to acknowledge Glorify Cosmetic, one of our sponsors for the Her Convo talk show. I gotta start saying it. Her Convo talk show. So I am going to show her video. Yes. Come on, Glorify Cosmetics. Get your lipstick, get your lip gloss. Listen, she did a good job for me. I went by her studio today and went and got some products from her, and so I'm grateful for what she is doing. Just grateful for how God is changing and rerouting her. This is my new lipstick. She don't know I'm a bootleg can call it herpreneur lipstick, but it's a check it out, guys. Glorify Cosmetic. Get your a package. She got a package deal going for $50. You get the lipstick, you get lipstick, you get the liner. Here's my liner. Let me show y'all my products, y'all. Y'all know I believe in supporting my own. And so she is another ambassador. Coach Byrd is a ambassador as well. And so Chandrika Reed is her ambassador. This is the lip line. This is the liner that I have on right now. Okay. And then I also have my gloss to go with it. One of my other favorite ones she have is this one right here. Y'all know I love a good pink. This is my favorite one out of all the lipsticks that she have. I love it. Glorify Cosmetics. Get your some. If you're gonna buy some, put in the chat. Interested. She is a part of our network. We stay in the network, honey. We patronize the network. Okay. So Coach Byrd is back. Let's bring her back in. Let's talk about this new product that I haven't seen. So I'm excited. Okay. She's talking. I can't hear her. We can't hear you, Coach.
Okay,
There you
there
go.
we go. All right, y'all. Let me fix it here. This one is my favorite because it really slims you up. It looks like it don't even fit. It looks like it fit a baby, right? But it fits. So I just put it under my dresses. We supposed to wear slips to church. So I don't like slips, but I wear these. And it's just a compression. And you put it on and it really does fit my body, contrary to what it looks like. And then of course,
What
it has it.
sizes does it come in? And does it have a hole in the middle where you can use the bathroom?
It does. It does have your hole in the middle, so you can use the restroom.
Good.
I believe they go up to 4X. I'll have to look. I believe they go up to 4X. So I like that one. And then this one I like. The one that I'm going to sell though is going to have a little lace. I want the black one to have lace at the bottom. But what I really like is it has material here. You see that? So to keep it in place on your thighs. So you're not like
Mhm.
tugging it up and tugging it down. And
Yes.
so, and this one is the compression is not as tight as this one. But I don't know. When I get the lace one, I know, because I think the lace one is more like this when it comes to keeping you cinched in. But it'll help create that curve illusion that we want to have in our
Mhm.
dresses. Get rid of some of the bumps. Take away the panty line and the bra line, that we don't want anybody to see. So that's
Yeah.
why I like to wear these underneath my dresses. And you can also wear them as bodysuits. Like if you want to wear it underneath an outfit as a kind of like a camisole, and you want to have like a blazer over it, you can also do that over this silky one over
All
this one.
right. She said, Lisa Foster said, I need it in black. I need it in black. Tarsha's interested in a detox. Mama Leah's interested in detox. Lisa said interested. Come on, go ahead and put your orders in, guys. Today, I definitely wanted to come in and bring in my coach. She's definitely down there at my table. I'm so glad to have her. I do want to talk about some new things I'll be doing with the show starting in June. These are new games that we'll be playing. One of the games I'm gonna play is called the This and That. It's time for the This and That game, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Another game I'm gonna play is going to be the Purse Confessions. What's really in your bag, sis? That's gonna be another game we're gonna play. I'm starting in June with our guests, and then another game I'm coming up with is called the Heels, Tennis Shoes, and Heels, Tennis Shoes, or the Holy Ghost. How are you showing up? Somebody make you mad? How you show up? Are you
Uh-oh.
bring the Holy Ghost? You bring them heels?
That's not a fair question. Sorry. The Lord's still
How
working with us
you
all,
showing
y'all.
up?
Didn't I tell y'all we a work in progress? No, I'm teasing.
We are, we
I'm
are.
teasing.
So these are some of the new games I'll be bringing to the show, kicking off in June. So, Coach, keep me in your prayer. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We got to get Coach to Atlanta now. She got to come on and do some fitness classes in Atlanta to help us to show up for like never before. So hopefully she'll be coming to Atlanta. She've got to talk offline about that. But definitely want to thank you for stopping by. Don't forget, guys, this show is a 90-minute show. It's called the Her Convo Talk Show. It's a new theme. My new videos will be here next week. All things new, backdrop, all things new. So we're grateful for the Her Convo Talk Show.
I
It's
love
every
it.
Monday. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. I have people like this beautiful young lady who come over and give us information on how we can live a better life, a better nutritional life. And so I'm grateful. I do want to, before we leave, want to give her time to just share her heart. Is there anything that she want to say? When is the next class? How much are the classes? For those who are ready to get into fitness and living a healthy life, how much is the class? When is the next class? How do they get in contact with you? All the good things, all the good things. How do they do that?
Okay.
I yield to you,
Well,
Coach.
okay, thank you. The next class actually starts tomorrow. I do 30-day classes, and we start tomorrow. Today was our info session, and tomorrow is day one. If you're interested to see what we do, my day one is always Facebook Live. I go Facebook Live every Tuesday. I know the ladies that are in the group can't come because y'all will be praying, but you can also catch the replay. You can always catch the replay. It's on my page. And I'll tell you this, if you do 15 minutes of exercise, 15 minutes of movement a day, it will change your body. I train the ladies for an hour, but if you can at least do 15 minutes a day, that'd be a great start. My advice to you would be, because some women can go cold turkey from everything and be successful, but don't feel so pressured to do everything that you know all at once. Find you 3 good improvement things that you can do in your life. Just 3. Drink water, walk for 15 minutes every day. And we talked about fried foods. That's one I'm going to pressure you on and not eating fried foods. 3 things. Start there. Do it for 14 to 21 days. And when you feel like you got that mastered, add something else. Take away your sodas. You feel like you got that mastered, that's 4 life improvements you've made. Then you add something else and wean yourself into your new healthy lifestyle. You're not on a diet. This is your new life. Y'all heard that song? New life. This is your new life, okay? So we are moving towards the life that we honoring God and what we put into our bodies. So start slow with 3 things. That would be my advice for you as you're embarking on these journeys. I am here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to push you. I do push you. I'm here to motivate you because I know the value that it is when it comes to taking care of yourself. Not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. Sometimes the things that we're dealing with mentally, we can fix those things by taking care of ourselves. I don't know how, but I know it does work. God knows the how. I just know and I've seen it be done, and I'm true evidence on it being done. So if you need me, I'm Shaniqua J. Byrd on social media on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram very much. So Facebook, the DM is the best way to contact me. Everyone that commented here, I'll personally contact you. If it's not in your DM, because sometimes, you can't get with someone if you're not friends, but I will comment under your thing and you can message me and I'll go under my message request. But I will make sure that I will take time out to comment or speak to everyone that took their time out to join Dr. Nikki's live today. But join us. Your life, I will tell you this. I know virtual seems like you won't be very intimate. It seems like you won't be connected like it's in person. And it may not be the same, but you will get a phenomenal experience. If you lock in, I'm locked in because your goal become my goal.
Mhm.
Your goal, your results are my reputation. Then I'm really strong on succeeding and I want you to succeed. I want you to live. So if you're locked in, I'm locked in with you. And we locked in forever.
We like
Until you
that
get there.
forever.
We are locked in forever. And you can do this. Three things, ladies. And actually, Dr. Nikki, let's challenge everybody. What are the three things that they're going to do for the next 30 days that they can commit to tonight? Three
Okay.
things.
The first thing she said was no fried food. Okay. She said drink water. Okay. And then I forgot the third one.
We are looking at flour. Foods that could have
Oh
flour,
yeah,
but that
food
might
that
be a
doesn't
little
have
challenging.
any
But
flour.
that's a start. No white,
Oh,
no
oh,
white
no.
foods.
You said walk for 15 minutes. You said walk for 15
Okay,
minutes.
let's start walk for 15 minutes. That'll be a good three. That'll
Okay,
be a
so
good. And I will tell
walk for
y'all this.
15 minutes, drink water, and no fried food.
And I'm gonna give y'all a little tough love. A lot of times ladies are like, "Oh, I walk a lot while I'm at work." That doesn't count. Like it has to be intentional, increased heart rate in for the benefit of exercise. So walking at your job does not count for your 15 minutes, but I still love you. Okay, so 15 minutes, 15 minutes of intentional increased heart rate, and exercise. Do that
All right.
every 6 days a
So
week.
who is going to go with me on this challenge? How do we know we're gonna do it? If you walk in 15 minutes, let's go live. I'm walking my 15 minutes. That shows accountability. If you're drinking water, tag me, tag her. Hey, I'm drinking my water. I'm drinking my water. I have I have this thing that since I've been with her, I went and found this on TikTok. And what it did, it has water, and what it does remind me every time it get low, it tells me fill up. And then it sends me a
Mm.
message to my cell phone. It's digital. And it said, you
Oh,
have not drunk your water today. I only paid $25 for this. $25
wow.
in several colors. You need to start selling this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you that link.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and it's digital and I charge it every day, but it comes on and it will say it's time. It will send me a message on my iPhone and say it's time to drink your water.
I love it. And you
So
know
you,
what, ladies, while we're talking about water, not drinking enough water will put your scale at a halt. And you're thinking you're not doing the right things and you're just swollen and you have too much salt in your body. So water is so important. At least 6 bottles a day, unless your doctor told you something different. At
yep.
least 3 liters or 6 bottles a day.
Okay, and Mom Patricia says she's in. And says
Good,
she's
good.
in. Okay, come on, let's get into it. And how much are your classes, Coach?
Oh yeah. So my classes right now I'm having a special for $98 for this is my 1 year anniversary special. So you can join the GLP-1 meal plan method program for $98. And that gives you the meal plan, that gives you the accountability group. And I also have other accountability coaches that have been with Dope Fitness for a very long time that's in the chat group as well. And this is where we just talk, chat, inspire. It's not always just fitness. Sometimes ladies get on there, talking about life, but it's our safe place. So we have an accountability group
Mhm.
as well. and $98. And detox, you asked about that. The detox, the sample is $40 for the 4 days. You can lose 5 to 7 pounds on that. And then I have the 10-day detox, which is the most popular. That's the $80 detox. And again, these you can use on your pay in 4. Then I have the 14-day detox, which is $100. And then I have the 30-day, which is $200.
Okay.
Oh, there's some speech on my thing. Somebody put it there. You so sweet. Who's that?
My assistant.
Oh, you're the best assistant in the entire world.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. We want to definitely give it up for Coach Byrd. Let's give her some fire in the chat. Let's take a moment and fire her up and let her know how much we appreciate you for your pour and how you've helped us to look at our fitness, because fitness is real. We got to get it done, guys. I'm on this journey. Listen, I got to get it done. I got the Her Code experience, baby. I'm going to be looking so snatched on that stage in August.
Yes, you will.
I got to get it done. I got to get it done, and I got to be intentional with the time that God has given me, not just for the stage, just for my life. I'm another statistic. I'm like her. I got to make sure I don't have high blood or diabetes and all the stuff that comes with my family. I refuse to lose in the season. I got to be intentional, and I got to keep going. Just because I stopped that time, I got to keep. Let's do it again. Let's go round 5, round 20, round 30. You got to get into the game and stay in it. Okay. Come on, I see the fire coming up. I see y'all. Okay. We're supporting our coach. And she is a ambassador, herpreneur. She is a member of the network. Okay. So let's support our own. All right.
I love it. Thank you, Dr. Nikki. You ladies have a beautiful night, and make sure you get your rest. Don't y'all stay up. Insomnia will not consume us. Okay. Get your 7 hours of sleep every night.
All right. Well, thank you. You guys have a great day. Come on, to keep us, take us out. Y'all be blessed. Bye, y'all. See y'all.